Mr. Suhail, which
Yes.
part 1 or 2 or 3, which question you prefer?
Just give me a time, please, because of I don't have any book in here. I'm trying to best question. I have some question. Ask you about that.
Now all disappeared. Okay.
PDF.
Just log in with another device. Sorry. Sheila,
Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher.
Hi.
Could you tell any story that it would be motivational? Looks like, and I'm trying to download. It needs take time. It's take some time maybe. Could you share with me any student life story? We will be motivated.
Oh, I know. Okay, there was a story of an educator, but I can't because I'm focusing on. Okay, I'll do that later, Shuhel.
Because of we cannot make any boring session. It is 3 people. What is the problem? It's not open PDF book.
So, okay.
Okay, next participant. Who is this? Nawal. Hello.
Hello, Shuhel.
Yeah, she's not in here. Our participant.
Oh,
Nawal.
yeah, because
Nawal.
there was a problem with her laptop, apparently, but she's coming back.
Okay.
Okay. So are you ready with the questions, your interview questions?
No, what is the problem? Today's Wi-Fi, it's gonna. You cut course, Mocker else is speaking.
I'll just give you questions then. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still browsing, so just give me a moment. Browsing for those questions. Oops, not here.
Okay, I will check it my email. My friend sent me. those book.
Okay. Okay, we can start soon, Shuhel.
Yeah.
Do you want cue card? Did you say cue card? Do you prefer a cue card?
No, mom. I'm talking with my teacher.
Is your mom worried about you?
Yeah. Actually, I have to go my university tomorrow. Okay. My dormitory. Really, they are disturbing.
Your mom now
I-
like looking at you. What are you doing?
yeah, looks that, but she don't know about English.
Oh, but you said, Mom, I'm talking to my teacher. So you spoke English to her.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that. She understand that because when I'm trying to learning from English, and in the meantime I'm talking with someone in English. I'm trying to say something in my mom, but she don't understand then. And in the meantime, I'm saying about in Bengali. What is the meaning?
Yeah.
Such kind of what she knows that. Okay.
Okay, Shahel, I'm sharing with you a cue card question. Where is it? So do you get it? It's there.
Yeah.
So your cue card is
Describe it.
describe a time when someone asked for your opinion. And your bullet points are who asked for your opinion? Why did she or he wanted to know your opinion? And what opinion you gave? And then finally explain how you felt when she or he asked for your opinion. Okay, I'll set my timer. So your
Okay.
1 minute preparation starts now. And then I'll let you know when it's over and you can start speaking.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
I
Oh,
want to describe a time when I will be visited historical places, Sonargaon at Dhaka in Bangladesh. It was an industrial tour. So my professor asked me that, what is your exact opinion and what do you see in there and what do you think that it's a really old fashioned industrial area. So after that, and he wanted to know in my opinion. So I just say about that it would be changeable, and because of we are going to the intellectual and virtual world, so we have to change it as soon as possible. If we cannot change that the infrastructurally, and so we cannot develop in our business system. And I'll give that the opinion. So the that is it's my thinking, because I'm a student and I have to visit it there for the especially research paper what I want to submit that. And I explain I feel that when he asked me for the opinion, and I feel look like that I am I'm a second class of scholar, so it's my priority of what I think inner of my mind, and I can relate something, and I can relate in my new ideas. That's it.
okay, you still have 18 seconds.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, well, move on to maybe part 3 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wait first for Nawal to get settled. It's she's here now, but her audio is not working yet. So let's wait for that. And hello, Nawal, are you there? Okay, I'll just give you a few questions then. So just a follow-up question. So Hel, oh, my cat is annoying. Okay, what's happening with Nawal? Okay, your follow-up question, Shuhel.
Yeah.
So we talk about opinions, right? So why do some people dislike giving opinions?
Why do some opinion?
Why do some people dislike or don't like to give opinion?
Because of some people do not respect any other opinion, because all some people try to speaking something look like that he's a correct always, and he or she don't want to edit someone who will be genius, who will be something do well. That means it's totally negativity in their mind.
Okay, Shuhel. Okay, not too long. All right, so Nawal, do you have questions, part 3 questions that you can give to Shuhel, and then Shuhel will be your examiner after.
Yeah, about any topic?
About any topic.
Okay. What kinds of games do children play these days?
Okay, what kinds of games children play?
Yeah,
Play.
like.
Hello, could you please repeat again now? What is your question?
Okay. What kinds of games do children play these days?
Okay. In my perspective of view, there are so many kinds of games in these days children will play. It would be great, they are inner of health. It would be cricket, badminton, football, soccer, lot of them. But nowadays we have seen that children try to addicted in other games, looks like mobile apps related. So it would be very harmful for them. So I want to tell about that. In this time, children should be added in their childhood from the games of cricket, badminton, and it's a totally different kind of region because
Okay.
of.
Shuhel. All right. So another question, Nawal?
Okay. Why do people play different kinds of games when they grow up?
Okay. People
Okay, sure.
try
Just a
to.
moment. Let me just interrupt. Just some tips when we answer our part 3 questions. So
Okay.
even though it's longer than part 1, it's not also appropriate to talk like more than 1 minute for one question. Anyways, you won't be able to do that when you are in front of your examiner, because the examiner would interrupt you anyway, right? But the best thing to do, if you feel like you're talking, like you are like talking all over the place and you don't know you are already talking about different ideas, although the question is just one idea and you've been talking about many things, so it's better to stop. This is what I've learned from Keith in one of his videos, that if you feel like you're just talking and going around and around and around, and you have the same ideas, but you keep talking and talking, you better stop. That's the tip that he gave. So I thought, like, yeah, that it makes sense, because it's exhausting for us to keep talking, even though it's not necessary to keep talking when we already talked for 40 seconds. That's it. It's as simple as that. We don't tire ourselves out by talking continuously when we don't need to. So
Okay.
yeah,
And
just
and I'm really sorry for that because I
no,
don't have
it's
watch
because I
at
know,
night.
I understand you have
I'm understand
many
that I'm a
ideas.
student. I'm a student in you. I'm a student. You are a teacher. You are always correct me because I'm going to fault. I'm going to step up from the ups and down. Okay, it's okay.
I noticed that when people or students are very intelligent and they have so many ideas in their heads and they can't stop talking. And in IELTS, it's, yeah, okay, if you are very intelligent, that's good. But if there is also a limit of how much you can talk, or how much time you can talk. This is the nature of IELTS.
Yeah.
Yes, really, it's great idea, advice. Always we repeat ourselves during speaking.
You have to control, like, okay, I've been talking too much, so let me stop now.
It's that
Yes.
practicing maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a student.
Mhm. Okay.
But a student always try to say something about the relate or relevant issue.
Okay.
Relevant and irrelevant issue.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, Nal.
We're learning only.
I can tell, Shuhel, you're very intelligent. I can tell how you answer questions. You keep talking nonstop because you have so many ideas in your head. And
Yeah, full.
Actually, someone suggest me because I'm not gonna to IELTS exam. So one professor suggest me when I'll go to embassy and I'm non-stopping talking. Okay, phone will be in there. Phone will be in there, and he or she just stop me. Hey, sir, go ahead. Another question. Okay, that's my tricks. That's in my professor tricks. Because
okay.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Nahal. What is your question, please?
Again, you need more questions.
More because of here it is many problems.
Okay, one last question, and then Shuhel, it's your turn to ask questions to Nawal. That be okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Um, is comedy very popular in your country?
Is
You hear
that your
me?
question about that? Why do you people growing games?
It's about comedy movies
Okay.
or TV shows, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it popular?
So what is the question? In my country, comedy is popular or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes or no, and why?
Yeah. Yeah. our country's the comedy is the most popular, and because of every human want to edit that mock in their life, because of when people are going to suffer frustrated any crucial moment, and they have to need any comedian, uh, any comedian movie, they have to play any comedian series. Looks like it's the different to people vary, who will likes that what type of comedian character and what type of comedian series and TV collection.
Okay.
And it
Well,
is
Well, I'll just give you a tip, and this is also for Nawal. The tip for answering a question, it's always like, for example, is it? So it's a question that answerable by yes or no, right? So when you say yes or when you say no, and then try to ask yourself why I say no, why I say yes. So then you now start talking about the why. So when you say, yes, it's popular. Why I say that? It's because you can see that in many channels, in many TV channels, you will see a lot of comedy shows. Also in our movies, most of the movies all year round, it's all about comedy. For example, I just watched the other day this kind of movie, and that's it. So this way you have like, you know where you are going instead of just talking different ideas. Well, they are still related to comedy movies, but there are so many things we can talk about comedy movies, but you have to stick to that. Like when you say this, why I say that, then you say why, and then you give an example. And like, for example, last month there was this movie. There were 5 movies in one theater, and so many people went there, and it's a full house. So and then that's it. It's just the answer of why, and then give an example. Sometimes it's hard to think when we are already like animated, we're excited, and we're anxious about how to answer the question. So we are like always talking and talking.
But yeah, Rita, but I have one question for that.
Mhm.
Who is a comedian movie or look like series? My grandparents are too much laughing, but we are not laughing. But we do not feel like that it is comedy. But I think that it's really generation to generation. Okay.
So there you
there
go to hell. You are
yeah,
talking about something else now. It's still comedy, but don't go there. You don't have to
it's
think
still
about
comedy, but
this.
it's
Yeah.
not really. I'm honestly, I'm touching my heart. And really, we cannot laughing, brother and sister, but they're laughing. So why ask them why you're laughing? So they said to me that it's a comedian movie. Okay?
Okay.
It's really pathetic for our generation.
Okay. So let's just like leave that out so that you won't be talking like for 1 hour for one question to answer one
Okay,
question. So
I have one question for Nawal.
okay. It's
Okay.
your turn now to ask questions to Nawal.
Okay. Why do people like to visiting new places?
To visit, not visiting. To visit.
Yeah. Why do
Please, can
people
you repeat it?
to visit any new places?
No. Why do people try to visit new places? Or you can say, why do people visit new places?
Yeah, is that correct? Go ahead, Nawal.
Okay. I think people are trying to visit it, new places because of exploring and the new area to discover, for example, the weather, the traditional of the other people. However, this will cost them time and money. I guess most of the people, younger generation, start traveling to new countries such as US or the UK for other reasons such as studying or work there.
Okay, so I like when you said start traveling, and that was correct. And you said also traveling to US to the UK, that was correct. But US, you forgot the traveling to the US
Okay.
and then the UK. But you can stay, you don't need the when you say America, for example.
Okay. The
Yeah.
US.
Yeah, to
Okay.
the US, traveling to the US. And there were also verbs that you use ing, but it wasn't supposed to be. Just like when I said to Shuhel to visiting. So when you use to, and then your verb is visit, you don't put ing. So you just say to visit.
Okay.
You can say, like you said, start traveling. Yeah, that's correct. But you cannot
Okay.
say start to traveling.
Okay. Thank you for advice.
Shuhel, continue. Are you sleeping now, Shuhel? Uh-oh, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Now,
Can you
yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm the examiner offer. I really appreciate that. You are eager to learning in this language. And as like, I think as like, you look like my mom's age maybe. And in my dream, I want to teach in my mom in this language. After that, when I'm the proper student of English, okay? Can you hear me, Rita?
Miss
I
Rita.
hear you. I got muted. Okay. I
Okay.
heard you. I heard you.
I have one question that when we will make it any sentence, and I see that here it is preposition, look like to, after, up, above. Then the second word is ing, to visiting, to pulling, infinitive.
Yeah. No. No to visiting. No.
No, I just ask you about that grammatical.
Is visiting maybe.
To,
Visiting.
such an example. I have to traveling.
No.
Is that correct sentence? I
No.
have to traveling.
No.
They are
What is
traveling, maybe is correct, huh?
How do you say it, Noel? So it was wrong when I have to traveling. It's wrong. So how do you correct it, Noel?
I have traveled.
Correct. Yeah. But you can
Or I
also
have,
say, depending
because
on
or
of
what
I had been, or I,
tense, have plus past parties, have plus future perfect tense. I have traveling. I have traveled.
I have been traveling.
Okay. Exactly. I have been traveling. Exactly. It is correct.
Yes. Okay. Next question, Shuhil, and we will. Yeah, I'll call it a day. It's been. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rita. And I just request you, please. I don't have much time, and you will help me. I have 12 days after my interview. So you
Yeah.
will make it a session in Bangladesh time. You have calculated that. Google, you will search it Bangladesh time. What is in here? Here it is 1 a.m. And I think that half an hour later, my mom wake up and beat me. Okay.
Okay, so it's 1:57 p.m. here. So 3 minutes more and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What about in your location, Awal? What time is it?
11 Dubai
11
time.
p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wh-
All right.
It's okay.
Where it is now? Where
Now
are you
I'll
from?
give you 2 more
Dubai,
questions.
Dubai.
Dubai, that means it's not Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
2 more
So why
ideas in your head, Shimon.
why you don't say the name of country?
Because
Dubai.
I
Okay.
live in,
Noah, 2 more
yeah.
questions and then we're done. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is about, the context is about appointment, when you missed an appointment. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
your question is, which events in your country do most people forget?
Um, mm, uh, I guess that people in my country they didn't recognize their birthday
Mhm.
because they are busy in their work or in their life. So they not they aren't focusing on celebrating such events
Mhm.
because it's mainly a bit personal occasions in
Mhm.
their life. However, some people interesting in celebrating their annual university.
Anniversary or wedding anniversary.
Yeah. So I think it depends from person to another on recognizing or celebrating the specific day in a particular time of his life, according to its importance of the issue.
Okay, so just a recommendation, like I also said to Shuhel before. So when you answer this question, for example, not just this question, you just say, for example, oh, I noticed that most of the events, most events. Okay, I'm lost now. So it's, yeah, most people do forget events such as anniversaries or wedding anniversary, birthdays of their relatives. And for example, I watched the news the other day, and this famous celebrity in my country commented that she was in trouble because she forgot the birthday of her niece, and it used to be that that was very important to her, so she got into trouble for that. And another person, famous person, a politician, you can say that, it's just to make it up, it's not like something, but always remember to give an example, because I noticed that when you give an example, your explanation is very clear. Even kids would understand, can follow your where you are going. Because if you keep talking about, oh, forget and events, and it's like nonstop. You keep talking and talking, but when you know that you just have to explain and then give example, and that's it. You know when to stop, and your examiner is satisfied of your answer, not like your examiner just have to interrupt you because you keep talking, and then the examiner is not even satisfied of your answer. But if you explain a little bit, give one example, it's really, it's a perfect answer. Even though we know that we cannot really speak perfectly because we are not native English speakers, we will have mistakes in grammar, but it's better than just keep talking and talking. So just explain why you answer that way and then give example. Events,
Okay.
birthdays, anniversaries. For example, I watched this show and this celebrity mentioned that she forgot their anniversary and her husband was furious and something like that, you know. And then, and if you want to give another example, just limit 2 examples. One is good, and if it's like events, it's plural, then give at least 2. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
One more question and we're done. Do you think it is a good idea to use electronic devices for putting reminders? This is now the trend. Do you agree that it's a good idea to use electronic devices like your phone, your laptop, to remind you of something, to remind you of an appointment, or to remind you of a special occasion? Do you think it's a good idea that you use your computer or your cell phone to remind you?
Well, I believe that a smartphone is very important nowadays because it helps us connecting and remember our important appointment. For example, if I have an very important meeting, I only just set an alarm before 1 hour, and I go ahead on the time. Even if I'm sleeping, will ring up and awoke me, and I can in hurry and reach on the same time to my appointment.
Okay. All right. So now, yeah, I think that's about it for now, guys. It's been like an hour. So, okay, Shuhel. Hopefully we'll meet again. Okay. All right. So bye for now, guys. Thank you for joining me.
Right. Thank you, dear.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. Stay safe, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Be
Say
healthy.
hello. Say hello to your mom, okay?
Yeah. And
Have a
in my
nice-
dream, but I don't know it is possible or it would be really happen. One
Yeah.
day I will meet with her and I will say her, she is my teacher. She call
Oh.
me at midnight.
Okay. Okay, Nawal. Bye for
Okay, bye,
now.
dear.
Have
Okay.
afternoon